We're back on the brand new account from Epic Games because I want to experience the beauty of this game from the beginning and help you guys see what you need to do as well to get to where I'm at currently on my main account. And the first thing you'll notice is that I do not collect any of these things because I want a perfect account where nothing's collected, but everything is obtained. You guys should strive for the same because it's beautiful. Next, we look at our money and I have $2,600, which is not enough to buy anything but a Churchill, but I don't want that to be my first hero. And as you saw in the last episodes, we have a Dart Monkey unlocked, a little bit of the Glue Gunner, no 5th tiers, all the snipers, the basics for a village, basics for an alchemist, and that's pretty much it. So today, we're gonna work on getting that black border, and I'm gonna show you what to unlock and what you should go for early on so you can beat terrible things like Impoppable and especially half caches. Half cache is just pure awful and it's evil. And I'm also gonna show you what heroes to unlock first because some are much better than others on like a grand scale. But luckily with pretty much any of these things, you can always just start off with our boy Quince, unless it's alternate Bloon rounds where camo pops up early or lead pops up early. Quincy is such a great hero, especially for all these beginner modes. Now, what's really cool, I did not know this about new accounts because I haven't had a new account in such a long time. You actually get a lot, I don't know if it's all the monkey knowledge, but I had monkey knowledge when I played co-op. So I played co-op with my main account so I can get like a really high score on the phase boss on 2-player. And as you can see here, I managed to get rank 56 on Elite with my second account. Now I was gonna do the thing where you just leave it be and like exit out of that account so you don't have to play with it. You can just pretty much play solo mode. But then I was like, I think it'd be really cool to have like an elite badge on a newer account. So if you have a buddy who knows how to play the game, jump in and you get to play and you get all your monkey knowledge. I had a free dart monkey. I had a mana shield. I had spikes. Like I had it all because I shared it with my other account. I think that's how it works. So if you haven't done it yet, do co-op because it's free stuff and it's really cool. And my levels were popping off like crazy. I constantly had to click over to my other screen to click like the new levels screen to go away because I gained so many levels. Now the point of this is to know what to unlock first. I think when you're a beginner player, you should definitely go with a ninja because he's beautiful. And on this map, this is a great spot too because once we eventually unlock him, you can like see up in this top track. But this is the next tower that I'm going to try to unlock because a ninja and an alchemist with just those simple upgrades that we have here is enough to get you through most of all of the beginner maps to like round 60 or so like that. And then we're going to unlock ninja discipline. Let's do Seeking Shurikens too because now it gives you an extra range buff. Before it didn't. That is still the weirdest upgrade in this game. Let me know what you guys think. But before it used to be Ninja Discipline made you see farther because like you were stronger and you had Ninja Discipline. And now it's Seeking Shurikens make you see farther, but they seek on their own. That is the weirdest thing. Ninja Q, what were you thinking? And then this is going to be a 420. No. 402. So we're going to go up to the 4th tier here and then the bottom tier here. Now here's where you kind of have to think what your goals are because I would like to unlock the ninja, and as we've learned, the least amount of towers you have, the better they will do. But we also really do need a farm at one point. We have our village upgraded enough. We have our alchemist upgraded enough. You need a farm. Did I say village? We need a farm. We need a farm upgraded as fast as we can, at least to like a 3rd tier bottom pass so we can just get some easy money on Impoppable. Because if you don't, you're going to have major problems trying to save up money on those harder maps. And just in general, it's so much easier to have a farm. And I think we'll upgrade enough to where it really doesn't matter. So let's grab our double shot here. And with your only going to 3rd tiers, it really doesn't matter. You're going to get the experience anyway. And then just make sure to keep farming. I honestly just buy a bunch of these guys when I get my money. I get a bunch of these dudes right here. But there's so much money early on that it's such a waste because we need to buy all the heroes. And of course the hero skins. Because how could you have a Sada without Viking Sada? You know what I mean? Or Bin without Sushi Bin. So as of now, we have no lead popping. So just for this round, we're just going to use a little alchemist here. It'll be simple. Just put him on strong so we can make sure to hit all the lead balloons. If we hit them all. I might have put it down too late. I wasn't really thinking, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. And then we could sell this guy because we're going to add in another tower here that I want early on because he's so good. And then after this round, we should have enough for his upgrades. We don't. Are you kidding me? All right, let's sell him then and grab a bomb. Whatever. That's so goofy. Okay, now I want my dude to get his experience up. Because this guy is so cool with what he can do. And that first one's going to be hard thorns because he can pop lead super easily and super strongly. So now we have our lead poppers, our camo poppers, and a little bit of money. And speaking of money, we're going to unlock this one, which is a little odd. People would never recommend to like go for this one. I'd probably go for like a bank or this one, but I like this one because it's super lazy and I'm super lazy. So all you have to do once we get that experience up, which I think should be pretty soon actually, dang, this thing makes a lot of experience, is just sit back, relax, and collect those monies. Next one for the druid we're gonna unlock is Thorn Swarm because he's awesome. And I'm just gonna go for a simple third tier on this guy so he can help us out in these earlier rounds. And you'll use this for half cash, you'll use this for alternate Bloon rounds, use it for everything because it's just awesome. Now the only downside of this plan obviously is that we do not have enough experience going around and we're not being able to upgrade everything like we'd want to. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna throw a little bitty alchemist on this guy to make him a little bit stronger, a 3-2. And he's gonna make this ninja super, super strong until we can get 16,000 experience, which is gonna take a lot of this round 80 for sure. And don't upgrade or do anything with this farm anymore. Just let it sit here and get experience through this game, and we'll upgrade it future times when we need it. But if you're gonna get into boss events, like I said before, we need our Dart Monkey Apex Plasma Master, we need farms, we need all of this good stuff. But there's also other things you need too, like this guy's really good if you get him up to this Druid of the Jungle, which is what we're going for. And then let's use our ability here just in case. Easy stuff with what we got here. So what I would recommend is when you get to your desired one, I would just sell it because this is what I'm gonna be using 90% of the time in these earlier maps and things. So I'm gonna get rid of it so I can get some more experience on these because we don't need 5th tiers for everything, right? We just need a few choice towers to get us there. And then over time using those, you're going to be getting a ton of experience for them. So it's not that big of a deal. Now I am gonna use my ability here because it looks like we're overwhelming ourselves because we don't have the best camo popping. So by now you would have this guy up to Bloon Jitsu. Look how much money we have. So that's the problem with upgrading, is that it's gonna take a while. So maybe let's throw on a little bit of experience for this guy. Let's let him help out just a little bit because again, we're trying to slowly chip away to get that 500,000 for that Apex Plasma Master. And now already on round 51, we get Druid of the Jungle. And this is one of my favorite towers because now it's just gonna start collecting things up front, making this super easy. It can pop lead. It can just track everything at the beginning right there as long as it's not camo, because I don't want to use a village because that takes away more experience. So we haven't gotten our Bloon Jitsu yet. We are getting a little bit overwhelmed here, so I am just going to get a Cross Master to help us out. It's always great to have a tower that can just power through everything. Meanwhile, I'm still trying to get a lot of experience on this guy because we are going to be eventually going for one of my favorite strategies this entire game, the Avatar of Wrath, but that won't be anytime soon because we don't need it yet. Here it is, finally on round 68, we got the Bloon Jitsu. We've unlocked it. So now, oddly enough, we can sell this one and sell this one. And we're gonna actually sell the Druid too because there's another tower that I want to unlock. There's so many cool towers in here, but I need 1/5 tier from this guy, the Bloon Solver. So we're gonna work on that one. This is where I was getting at. You don't need to put 1,000,000 towers down. Just these two have made it all the way to round 80. So now we're ready for Magic Monkeys only. I'm not saying that you couldn't have done it with what we had before, but I don't think you could have done it with what we had before because we didn't have any of these towers unlocked except for the Alchemist. So that'd been a little weird. But one thing for notice that we have to change 100% is no Quincy on Magic Monkeys only. That's goofy. We're gonna change to Oben, which we now have because we started off on hard mode. And for those of you who want to, you can do easy and medium first. It's very easy and then it's very medium. But this is getting us so much faster unlocks, and you're learning the game by doing rather than doing it less. And it's just how it goes. So we're gonna place our ninja here because once we upgrade his range with Seeking Shurikens, he's gonna be able to see everything, which is just an amazing tower to have. Now, you might lose a couple lives, you might not. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't really matter. We can lose down to 1 life for all we care because we're never gonna lose again after that, hopefully. At least that's the goal here. Now what we're gonna do is get that Seeking Shuriken, so now we can see oh, we're not even losing lives. Look how cool this is. And now we can see up here. How cool is that? Now, my rule of thumb on easier maps to get Ninja Discipline and Seeking Shurikens, then go for your hero. On maybe a little bit of a harder map where you don't have as many places to hit, go for Sharp Shurikens, then get your hero. But you'll be safe to go for your hero pretty much all the time. Because worst case scenario, you lose a couple lives, nothing big. So we're gonna put him right here, just at the very bottom left, because we want him to be in range of all of our magic towers, which is every tower that we can use. Because eventually we're gonna get a buff. You get a Druid buff really early, but you get these buffs a little bit later. But this is why we took a step back and went to hard mode again, because now we're unlocking the best tower ever early on, the Bloon Jitsu. He'll just carry us through. We don't even have to worry. So I've waited to add anything else until round 39 just because I don't want to get more experience on other towers just yet. I want to build this guy up because we might need to unlock like a Bloon Sabotage or a Sticky Bomb or even a Grandmaster Ninja if we're having too much struggles later on. Now, honestly, this guy can just take out round 40 on his own. I think if we use this, we'll be okay. I think it's that simple. Can we? We can lose a little bit of lives there. Let's redo that. Too slow. Reaction time's too slow. But all we were going to do differently is we're going to put an alchemist here. Just like this, we're going to go to a 3rd tier. Not even the 4th tier yet, because I don't even want to spend the money. Make sure it's not hitting Oben, though, because we don't need it to. And now this thing will destroy several mobs. It's super, super that simple. And then the other tower I want to start working on is definitely going to be this guy right here, because I love this one and it already has the buff. It's already super strong. It already takes out everything. This thing is awesome. So here's round 57 with 2 Moabs at a time. And as you can see, this guy's just shredding through it. We're not even using Oben's ability. So this pair right here can just handle for a while. I wouldn't normally get this tower early on. I'm just trying to get him experience. On Magic Monkeys only, that is. I use them early on every other game mode, but Magic Monkeys only, we're just trying to get up enough towers here because this guy will drop off here. On 63, he can't handle it. So we got to figure out something. I'm racking my brain here. I didn't really prep for Magic Monkeys only. I prepped for the hard ones like Half Cash, Chimps, Impoppable, but not really this one. We could take BFBs pretty simply, no big deal here. Pretty sure we can take 4 Moabs, right? Oh my God, he's so strong. He's so strong. We just got to figure out 63. So one thing we can do is literally just put like 4 of these things down and we're fine. Now, I said I wanted to go for Avatar of Wrath first, but I'm going to throw up a change here. We're going to go up for my favorite tower in the entire game first. The Middle Path, the Jungle's Bounty, the Spirit of the Forest, because this guy now throws 2 of these things on the ground. It's insanity. So what I think we'll do here is we'll upgrade this guy, get him a little bit stronger, and then we'll put another one of these guys down. This should be enough. Like, it should be enough for 63. If not, it should be enough. Like, that's a lot. And then we have our little ability for the tree guy too. That's pretty good. And what's also cool about these guys is you get extra money. Oh my God, that was so quick. Well, we get extra money too. You could use these and get a little bit bucks. I think it's like 120 bucks or something. Oh my goodness, these guys are shredding it. And I don't think Oben's buffs hurt either, because now they're double Oben buff, like extra range, extra pierce, the whole 9 yards. Oh, and this guy's finally buffed by Oben at level 11. All Magic Monkeys get 5 range, 2 pierce, and Druids get an additional 1 pierce. So these things are just shredding through. I think we can just leave it like this until we either unlock our beautiful Spirit of the Forest or just, I don't even know at this point. Does it matter? So one thing that we will struggle on for sure is round 78, because there's a fat rush of camo balloons and this guy can't hang 100%. So I'm going to try something real quick and see if we can get enough experience for this. I'm a little nervous based on the timing, but this guy does reveal camo to all of our towers. So we're going to see if we can make it happen by 78. And judging by the fact that we didn't even unlock 1 in the first one, I don't think that's going to happen. But regardless, we're going to shoot for it. We're going to go for this bottom path only. And 75 is one of the hardest rounds to me early on. And these towers are destroying them. It's so silly, honestly. Here's 76. I was a little concerned, but no, with 2 of these guys, we're so good. This is insane. We might actually get Spirit of the Forest. Oh my gosh, just by having 2 of them, our experience is unbelievable. Meanwhile, this guy's experience is just total garbage and we're never going to have what I want to have. So we will have to fight for this one. And here's my concern, this first rush of all ceramics, right? I think these guys can take it out, and they did, right? But the next one's all camo. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to place this little tree guy right at the front and hope that it's enough to take it out when it comes through though. And here it is. Oh, I forgot to even place the stupid tree. Oh my goodness. I was so focused on the tree, I forgot to place the tree. What a goofball. I'm here for moral support, not for true guidance. Let's try that again. What we'll do is we'll place it here so I don't not think about it. But way better idea, to be honest. And you might as well get rid of this guy for now. What a joke. We're not even going to get experience for it. We'll get that one later because that is a very cool tower too. They all are cool towers, but we just don't need all of them right now. So here's that second rush. We're going to put down our tree and it should take it all, hopefully. I think we're good, maybe. Maybe not. And you're probably wondering, like, dude, you have so much money. Why aren't you just spending your money? I'm very, very non-cluttery. I don't like clutter. Yes, we could have put down like several of these guys, like the Bloon Jitsu combo right here, and we could just shred through the entire game if you want to look at it like that. You could buy a few of these Shinobi tactics and then place 2 of these guys down, and you're just going to be like just flying through this. But that's not the point. You know what I mean? We want to do this with as least amount of clutter as possible because I don't like clutter. I'm wondering if we can take out all these fortifieds though. We can't. Look how good these towers are. It is Monkey Meadow, but I'm just going to show you that you don't need everything. Like, you really don't. And look at this. We will have the Spirit of the Forest on double HP mobs, which is such a fun and great tower. But for this one, I want to show you something cool. We're going to buy this ninja here. We're going to buy flash bomb. Since we have all the experience, we're going to buy sticky bomb. We're going to go like this. We're going to buy it all the way up, and then we're going to go like this. And he's going to easily destroy this thing and then destroy the things underneath. Meanwhile, these guys will clean it up, and we can put our tree down to suck up those mobs. They're all gone. Look at all this. Before it even gets to the tree, we're done with the game. That's simple. We still don't have enough money. We need $3,000. We need $3,000. Benjamin will be our first hero. You could just replay hard mode again or deflation, or honestly, since you know what you're doing now, go over to cubism, play it on hard mode, 200 bucks. Boom, you got Benjamin, but we'll get to that next time. And if you enjoyed that, then I know you'll like this video where we take on one of the hardest challenges that I have ever seen, and it takes 3 BTD6 pros to finally find the solution.